Hey everyone, get going here in a minute. It's gonna blast on social media. We sort of had to delay it from last night. Just let people know we're live. Cool. Right, let's get started. If you guys don't know me, I'm Jeremy. I'm the one that created BST Sportcards, built this platform out, everything like that. So today I'm just going to be listing some of my stuff that I want to sell. Just some absolute football that I ripped, and I just ripped to rip. I wasn't really looking. I mean, it would have been nice to get a kaboom or something like that, but obviously we know that doesn't happen very often. So today I'm just going to be listing some stuff, showing the marketplace. If anyone jumps in the live and asks any questions, you know, I'll definitely answer those. So just trying to get the word out more, just in marketing mode now, pretty much, which I am not a marketing major or anything like that. I am IT, information systems. So, but this is what if you haven't seen the marketplace before, this is what it sort of looks like. Fairly simple design, just like any marketplace, right? You can list, buy, and sell, sports cards. So obviously, we have baseball, basketball, football, hockey, soccer, Formula One, NASCAR, UFC, wrestling, anything like that. And then we have our non-sport cards as well, right? So you have Fortnite, Garbage Pail Kids, Pokemon. We're going to be adding more to this and stuff like that. Marvel, stuff like that. So, and then obviously we have our memorabilia too as well. Between baseball, basketball, football, hockey, soccer, stuff like that. So, right now it's a majority of sports cards. So, I'm going to go through, sort of show you how the listing works. This is the main page, so you can go through, see all the different pages of cards that there are, sort by category, by type, by the format. So when you list, you can actually list auction, fixed price, or fixed price best offer. You can label it as graded. If I only want to see graded cards, you'd be able to do that. Um, Currently, there's no graded cards. Right now, it's all raw cards. There will be some graded cards that I'm sure will be put up and stuff like that. Then you can, sort of sort by price, whether there's free shipping, things like that. So, as you can see, you can, see these cards, what they are, their price, how much time's left, whether they're fixed price, whether they're auction, things like that. So if I go into auction, you should see a bunch of different auction ones. You'll see what time's left in the auction. So, right, if I go to, for example, this Kierstad, Sparkle, Speckle, whatever, you can see how much time's left. You can place, your maximum bid, or you can bid it up, um, increments of $1 or even less than that. So whatever you want to bid, or you can put in your max bid and it will bid up to that. You can share the listing. You can see who it's sold by. This one I actually sold by myself. It'll have the description here. This is all collapsible. It'll show you where it ships from. You can message the seller here, all within the platform. Or you can report the listing. So if you see a listing that sort of looks fishy or breaks our terms and stuff like that, you can report it to us as well. You can see all the reviews. So all these cards that I've sold to different people. You can see the reviews that they got me. It's out of obviously 4 stars or 5 stars. So 4 stars. So you can see, whether, things have been going well or haven't for different sellers and stuff like that. Just to make an informed decision whether you want to buy something. All right. So yeah, let me, you can add it as a favorite as well here. You can, at all times, you can view the bids on items. So we don't hide anything. We don't hide names. We don't hide anything like that. You can see the bid. It helps with shill bidding. We can actually see the user and we can see what's happening there. Stuff like that. So nothing's hidden. To do all this, to buy and see all those things, that's free, right? It's completely free to buy. You just have to sign up for an account, which you can, either do down here, or you can actually, when you go to sign in, there's a create an account here. You just go in, create your account, put in your address, because that's what we use to ship. Obviously, these are, whatever you put in here is what your ship to address is going to be. And then, create your password and stuff like that and create your account. But if you're a seller, like I am, you can see I sold $137 worth of stuff so far. This is a little skewed. I need to change some stuff. I had to do something on the back end just for my user. I wanted to test a couple things with this dashboard. So these are actually supposed to be skewed over, but for some reason, when I was messing with the code and stuff like that, it just blinked out August and September, sort of threw them in May and July. It was weird. But you can see what I've done in November, $137, stuff like that. This is your seller dashboard. So when you go and pay for a membership, which down here, if you look at our pricing, this is what our pricing is. And this is our membership pricing to sell on our platform. That's it. To buy is completely free. You just have to sign up for an account. But if you like to sell, this is what you get, right? So month to month, right? If you want to go month to month, sell as much as you want. Within a month, we don't take any selling fees, right? You only pay this price, and then you can sell as much as you want. Nothing comes out of things you sell minus the payment processing fees, which we have no control over, right? So we use we have 2 different ways you can pay. You can pay via Stripe, which is a credit card or something like that. They take a fee out of that. And then we do PayPal as well. And then your normal PayPal fees will come out of your payout as well if you use PayPal. So that's sort of how it works. But we never take a fee, right? It's just that I think PayPal, they just changed it. But I think in our facts, you can see I actually didn't say, but let's just say PayPal selling fees. I forget what they changed it to. It's like sorry, it's 3 point something plus like 40 something cents now. It's something crazy like that. I know they changed it, but it's something to that. It's not the 2.9 like it used to be. They've upped it because they can. So, right, if you get paid $100, the fees is, $3.20. So it comes out to something like that, 3 point something percent plus 40 something cents, I believe. I can't think of it offhand. But yeah, so we'll go back to the dashboard here. So here you can see like items that you favored as a buyer, right? So this is, as a buyer, you will see this when you sign up completely free. You'll be able to see, what you're bidding on, any offers that you sent, any items that you've won. So you can see items that I've won in the past and stuff like that. You could see your favorites, whatever you favorite and stuff like that. You'll be able to see your messages. So, in the inbox, anything you've sent, anything you've trashed, you can compose a message via anyone that's in any other user that's signed up. So you can see here are all the users in the system. You can, sort of select an item if you know what the item is, or you can just leave this blank and actually put in your message here. But you can talk to other members, talk to them. So the great thing about BST Sportcards is, so it's a sort of a catch-22, right? You're paying a monthly membership, whether it's a month, 3 month, or 6 month, or a year. So again, if we go down to the pricing here, so we have our month to month, right? Sell as much as you want for $7.99 a month. Then obviously you get sort of a discount the longer that you sign up for a membership, right? 3 months is $20, 6 months $37.99, or a year. So a year you're saving a good chunk of money. It's $69.99, and you can list for the whole year as much as you want, no fees, right? And then everything is immediately set to auto renew. So if you sign up for a month to month, it is an auto renew. You can cancel that at any time. So what that means is if you go into your account and you look at your subscription, right, I can go and I can cancel, either your account, or when you guys look at your subscription, you'll be able to see what your subscription term is, and you'll be able to see here to like cancel auto renew will show up here for you guys. You could store your payment methods here. So this is where you put your payment method. So here's, mine, your card number. You can't really get anything of that, but you can change your password, anything like that. Messages, again, I went over that and stuff like that. But another thing within the selling is you have your payout options, right? So as a seller, I can also determine how I want to be paid out. So there's two ways, right? I could either, when you first sign up as a seller, you have to go and onboard through Stripe. All Stripe wants is your bank that you want your deposits to go, right? Your payouts to go. So you can do that here, but you have to do that when you first sign up for a seller, because it's a PCI compliance piece of it as a marketplace that we have to do. So obviously you can do it, you set up your Stripe to begin with. It's going to have, your bank account information, stuff like that. Then it's also, just to make sure that people aren't laundering, monitoring, and stuff like that. It's a legal process that we have to go through. And then obviously you have your PayPal email. This is the email where if the buyer wants to pay via PayPal, they can do that. It will only be available to pay via PayPal if you have a PayPal email here. So you put in your email, you'd hit submit, and then it just saves it in here. A couple other things that you get as a seller that you won't get as a buyer. We have a couple of these things. We have an appraisal tool. This is pretty much eBay sold items, right? It shows everything that was sold, what it sold for, the price, the date, things like that. Always visible, even if it's a best offer. It shows that best offer amount. It doesn't show what was asked and stuff like that. So very clear and cut, just transparency of what items, were paid for. So, right, this Miguel Amaya Sparkle Auto out of 99, $11 is what this sold for. You know that. If this was listed for 15 and someone offered 11 and it was accepted, it's still going to show 11, right? It's not going to show 15 like eBay does. Then we have this like return on investment tool. It's just a tool I put in here to, you know, stuff I was doing. So, if I look up, I can enter certain cards in here. So, for example, hey, I want to keep track of what this 2020 Topps Luis Robert rookie card PSA 10's doing, right? I can add dates and months and stuff like that, and it will plot it on this graph for me. So, this is in May, it was worth 65, June, it was worth 50, August, it was worth 70, things like that. I can add another month, right? If now I say, hey, we're in November of 2021, I can look up, whether on 130 Point or eBay sold items and say, oh, this is now going for $85, right? I can save that. And then, next time I go in here and stuff like that and look for an item and stuff like that, you can see it already updated, but it sort of updates this curve. So you can keep track of it over the length, of time, right? So we have May, June, July. You can see the price points and stuff like that. So just something little I added, but yeah. So when it comes to listing items, I try to make it a very simple thing. So again, this is what I do. So all you'd have to do to list an item, if you go to your dashboard, there's multiple ways you can do this. I can click sell an item here. I can click up here, sell an item, or even selling under here is sell an item. So I can click any one of these, and this is all it is, a simple form. So for the first item, and let me make sure I have what images I need. Okay. There we go. So as simple as this. So if I want to list, I don't know, something, I'll just list a couple items to show, like I was saying. So I go through and I can add the item that I want to sell, right? So again, I'm doing 2020 or 2021 Panini Apps. Panini Absolute. I can, this is a Trey Lance rookie card. I'll put in base rookie card because that's what it is. And this is how I usually just type in the team name here. So then, I have this item entered. You just determine what kind of item it is. Sports card, non-sports card, memorabilia. It's a sports card. Go into football. Select the team out of the drop-down list. Easy like that. Just for search purposes and stuff like that, right? You can put in the player name. That helps. It's mandatory. You put in the manufacturer, so I know this is Panini. Determine whether it's graded or a reprint, so people know, no. And then from here, you just put in the description of what you're selling, right? So what I usually do is I have just a generic sort of blurb that I put in the item description, because all the details, right, are in the title and stuff like that. So I go here, I just said, everything will ship you USPS bubble mail or tracker. Please see photo for condition, right? I'm not a grader. That's one thing I see on eBay all the time is, hey, is this going to gem? Let me see. I don't know. I can give you my opinion, but that doesn't mean diddly with PSA nowadays and stuff like that. There could be something that I don't see or something like that. So, if you want to see, I put in here, right, if you want to see more pictures or anything like that, reach out to me and stuff like that. And then I'll combine, I put here also, there's a combined shipping functionality within the platform. So I just put, I will combine shipping for each additional item for 25 cents. So that's what I do. Put that in there. Then I select my photo, right? So I can go into my desktop. I'll go into my images that I have it saved under. and then I'll just grab that Trey Lance. And it throws it in there. However you save it, right? So I usually save it onto my desktop, stuff like that. So then you can select whether it's an auction or a fixed price. So and fixed price, you'll be able to, select whether you want to allow offers, things like that. I'm going to make this an auction. For auction, you can put 5, 7, or 10 days. You cannot put 30 days. But for fixed price, you can put 5, 7, 10, or 30 days. I'm going to make this an auction. I'm going to put it for 10 days. I'm going to put the start price at 50 cents. You can't allow offers on a auction. And then you have shipping options, right? So I'll provide my own label and tracking. So right now we were working with some shipping companies to try to get, like ShipStation or something like that. Currently, it was just more confusing, I think, for people at this time being. So what I usually do is, right, I provide my own label and tracking. So pretty much I'll either take it into UPS or USPS, but I have a label printer here because I ship out a lot of things. And I use Pirate Ship most of the time because you get the same discounts. So I'll provide my own label and tracking. That's just the standard option now. All items shipped must have tracking. That's one of the rules of our platform. There's no bubble mailer or no plain white envelope. Everything has to have tracking. So there's sort of a give take there because if you list lower cost items like 50 cents, dollar things, the buyer has to be willing to pay the shipping that you determine whether it is. But that's why I've also built in the combined shipping, right? So, the more you buy and stuff like that, the more it's going to be cost effective to ship with tracking and stuff like that. So, you could also offer free shipping, but obviously for mine, I'm going to have a shipping cost of $3.50. That usually covers anywhere it's going to go, even if it's going away to the West Coast from where I'm at towards the Chicagoland area. So that's going to show everything. All my things are filled out. I click list item. It lets me know my item's live. And then you can either list another item from here or I can go to my listing, right? So if I go to my listing, here's what it looks like now. Here's my item that's listed. I'll hide my reviews and stuff like that, but you can see I thankfully haven't had a bad review yet. But this is what the item looks like. So you can see a pretty clear picture. It zooms in, has a thumbnail on the side. You got time left, your starting price, max bid and stuff like that. You can view bids. And then I can share this, right? It's an easy way to share on social media if you're selling something. So you can share it directly to Facebook, to Twitter, or a link and stuff like that. I'm probably going to add Instagram here as well. But, I can just copy this link. It copies this link up here, gives you your item detail. This is the 1,193rd item listed on the platform. So you'll be able to see that. That's it. So now if I go to the homepage, you can see my cart is live. It's, this gets sorted automatically. So if I go to see more, it's sorted by newest by default. I can go to oldest, which is this Joey Gallo purple. Or you can go, price high to low. So you can see there's a, Ronald Acuna red chrome here. Out of 372. That's someone wants $85 for. That's not mine. Andre Dawson auto. It's pretty cool. Zach Wheeler, a Mahomes. A bunch of other stuff you can see. There is a list item. This is not listed as graded. Whoops. It's not listed as graded. That's why it wasn't showing up when I pulled up the graded items. But you can see here all the items that are listed, what they are. So yeah, that's how you list items on the platform. Pretty straightforward. I think so at least. I might be biased because I built it. But yeah. that's it. If you guys have any questions, there was no questions, a live feed, not a lot of people joined. I did this at a weird time on a Sunday. But if you guys ever have any questions, you can always reach out to me at Jeremy at BST-sportcards.com. And I will answer your question as soon as I can. Or you can, hit up one of our social medias that are listed at the bottom of the screen here. BST Sportcards on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and stuff like that. And then on Instagram, it's BST_sport_cards. So, hope you guys have the good rest of your Sunday. Curious to see what the scores are right now. Patriots up 13-6 on the Titans. Bengals up 24-3 on the Steelers. Crazy. And Tampa Bay's down too. Some craziness going on. I'm not too shocked. I'm definitely not shocked about Indy's been balling out lately, and Cincinnati's been on the rise. So cool. But have a good rest of your Sunday, and hopefully, you guys check out the website. There is a promotion going right now, actually, to try this for 1 month free. So if you go to sign up, and let me just verify the code. I don't want to give you the wrong code. But if you use the code BlackFryBST, so Black FRIBST, you will get a free month. So it will deduct $7.99 when you sign up. So if I were to create an account and go through, and I hit create an account, and then I enter a promo code after I create an account to try to start a selling. So, right, if I go get month to month and stuff like that and create an account, if you put in that promo code, there'll be a section, a field where you can add that promo code, and you put in Black FRIBST, you will get a free month to try it out for $7.99. And then if you like it, you keep going. If not, it's not for everyone. It's not gonna hurt my feelings, but I would be great if you would give me feedback and stuff like that. Take that in stride. So, all right. Well, have a good rest of your day, guys, and be talking to you soon. Peace.